Le'Veon Bell is feeling like the random drug testing. It's not so random. Bell tweeted out that he's had 5 random HGH blood tests in 10 weeks and that he doesn't want to do it anymore. According to a league spokesman, the NFL isn't directly involved in the testing, and it's a collectively bargained policy between the NFLPA and the NFL. By rule, a player can be tested up to 6 times in a calendar year and could be suspended by refusing a test. Here's Bell yesterday.
They used to be having to hear me, but I don't really be complaining too much until today, because I'm just like, bro, we've been playing the season for 10 weeks. I got drug tested 5 times HGH. So on average, it's like once every 2 weeks, right? And y'all ain't found nothing. Every 2 weeks, y'all didn't test me, y'all don't find nothing, so we are looking for it. I understand I got to do it for my job and whatever. So the first time we do it, I'm thinking like, okay, the testing is over. All right, I'm done with the needles. They do it again, I'm like, okay, all right. I get it. They did it twice. You know what I'm saying? I can do it twice. But now it's 3, 4, 5 times. Now it's just getting weird. Like, it's getting weird now. Like, why y'all need so much more of my blood? Right. What are y'all really looking for?
Look who's here, Damian Woody. You know what it's like to wear that green.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
You got your rings with the Pats, and you got your cash with the green.
And you were with the Lions for a minute.
With the green.
Oh, yeah. You
know about Detroit, too. You've been around.
How it works
been around the block.
I know about the Cardis and everything.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get your game up with the Pats and go get paid from the suckers, right?
I did okay.
Is that how that goes?
Max.
Yes.
Is Bell overreacting, being dramatic with this?
I don't think he is. My answer is no, and I'll tell you why. NFL has no credibility. Mm-hmm. Like, when they say things, that's what Stephen A. and I have been arguing about Kaepernick. When I hear the NFL, and then, like, I knew something was going on, and the waiver wasn't the same, and all these things, like, people just, like, do you think the NFL lies about stuff? Stephen asked me point blank. Yeah, I do. I think they say things that aren't true and put stuff out that isn't true that they know not to be true. It seems to me that is the case. So, who is Le'Veon Bell? Is Le'Veon Bell someone you would be testing for PEDs right now? If I was his teammate, I'd be like, let me test you for PEDs. You're not taking PEDs. Why don't you take some? Get your game up this year. He's not producing this year. Okay. Is he a guy you look at and you go, so why is the league randomly, and I say randomly with the air quotes, right? Because do you believe it's always random? Why is he being targeted within an off year 5 times in 10 weeks so far? Well, you could be tested up to 6 times. Yes, I know they're technically within their rights, but do we believe it's just random? Or, as someone who kind of showed a way to take control of your own career, by the way, just sit out a year. Sit it out. You don't have to do it. And then you can choose your own destiny. Does something come back to them? Someone like Richard Sherman believes that his involvement in the NFLPA actually influences refs and stuff like that.
So
right?
You're saying he's getting tested 5 times a year, to be clear, because he held out. So maybe this is some retaliation on the low? What
I'm saying is the NFL has been caught enough times telling half-truths or putting stuff out there that we find out later on is not true or suspect not to be true, that if I'm Le'Veon Bell, I'm thinking, all of a sudden I'm being tested all the time? You look at my numbers, you think I'm setting any records this year? Why am I being tested all the time?
Once again, and I'm glad Damian Woody is here for this segment, because in a different kind of way, this takes me back to the Kaepernick situation, okay? I'm almost exhausted bringing this point up. Do I think the NFL is targeting him? Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, they targeting you. Is it fair? Hell no, it ain't fair. Is it predictable? You know damn right it is. Why are you sitting here acting surprised by this? Get over it. What do you want? Hold on a second. What kind of tissue is this?
Kleenex.
It's tissue. Want some? You want some? What do you want us to say? The fact of the matter is, it's perfectly within their right to do it. How did this right come about, Damian Woody? The Players Association, the body that represents you, gave the NFL a right to do it. Is it fair? No. Do I believe it's random? Hell no. Do I believe you're being targeted? Yes. But would the 4-game suspension in 2016 have something to do with it?
Yeah. Some PEDs.
Time out. 4-game suspension for failing to appear for a mandatory drug test, which is what he's threatening to do now. How smart is that? suspended. You're threatening to do now. Really?
If memory serves, that was not a PED test. That was like for weed or something, right?
Weed.
Yeah.
I believe it was.
Right.
I believe it was. But,
we know how you feel about that.
And Damien's going to smile when I say this, Max. When this man sat out for the year, now, this is me and you talking. NFL people, along with folks like myself, we're hearing what? That he stayed away because they weren't sure he'd pass the damn test that he would have to take. Now, is that fair to Le'Veon Bell? Hell no. Is it predictable? Yes. Obviously, he knows that. Did he still want the $52 million? Yes, he did. So what I'm saying is, to stand before the media, I support Le'Veon Bell's frustration. I support what he's saying about the NFL because I think it's a bit too transparent. I support if he goes out to the Players Association because of the damn agreement that they reached with the league. But the inescapable, undeniable point that I keep regurgitating day after day after day, you know what they're going to do and why. So you coming out complaining about it while playing in the league and taking their check is just blowing smoke into the wind.
What's happening here?
What y'all want me to say here?
I want you just give us the real.
What you want me to?
Yeah.
You want me to be real?
Yeah.
Okay. This whole HGH thing was after me. This was collectively bargained in 2011. That was after, my tenure in the league. There were times when I played where there were some years where I didn't get tested at all. We didn't do blood tests. We just did urine tests. And then there were times where I was getting tested damn near every week.
And what was your bench? What was the max on your bench?
555, 565.
You're just country strong.
Yeah, just country strong.
Whew,
but you know what?
The bench
but you know
I
what?
thought you're from New Jersey.
I still ain't scared.
I want to see you on HGH. What can you do on HGH? You doing 565 off the juice.
I'm going to say this. Le'Veon Bell can say all of that. He like that money. You cashing that check. You got the bag going on. So
you're saying it is random, though, because you had years you weren't and then years multiple times?
I can't say.
Or is it based on how you perform?
I could throw out conspiracy theories if you want.
Yeah,
if y'all really want me to sit here and throw out conspiracy theories. But at the bottom line is, the NFL and the NFLPA collectively bargained this arrangement. Le'Veon Bell is cashing a check. So to me, that's 2 plus 2. What do you want me to say right here?
Amen.
I don't like it. I don't have any more else to really offer other than what I just said.
Damien and Max. Max, you laugh about this. You really do. But I don't think you understand how serious I am when I say I hate getting up in the morning. I really don't think you understand the magnitude. Max, there's evidence that I've passed up millions because I ain't want to get up in the morning. I can't stand it. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah, you're not a morning person.
Yo, ESPN was like, yo, man.
That's where the money is.
We got 10 o'clock show. And I look at my check and I'm like, I got to get up 10 in the morning.
What do you like about the night so much?
I got to be there by 10 in the morning. Okay, Max, do you understand? Max, I have never done drugs, ever. I'm one of those guys that I believe inebriation puts you in a position where someone else is in more control of you than you are of yourself, and I despise that predicament. So I've done it. I drink.
It's amazing. Some of your opinions, and you've never done
there
drugs.
That's right.
It's like hit 565 without the HGH.
There we go. But for me personally, 2 drink maximum per week at best. Mm-hmm. Max, there is no reason to drug test me. Zero.
Right.
ESPN want to give me a drug test? Damn! Look at this check.
Here, let me go to the bathroom real quick.
I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Let's handle it.
Jokes
That's
aside.
life.
Jokes aside, I want to say something to you. I get Like you had, and you've mentioned it on the air. You were late reading and stuff like that. Your mother, who worked 6 days a week, 16 hours a day, no vacations for 20 years type thing, with all those kids, taught you how to, like you from the islands, like that whole work. There was who did it? In Living Color, Haymon Airlines, right? Like we understand what the culture is, and especially when you're not given any breaks, you have to do it all yourself. Now you're on top of the world. You don't that ethos, that ethic does not have a lot of patience for people complaining about trifling stuff, right?
Well, people complaining about things that ain't gonna change.
But here's the thing, Le'Veon Bell, same thing. Le'Veon Bell had to put himself in this position. No one gave it to him. He had to work himself in this position. And if you're saying, hey, this is within the rules, that's all good. Stephen A., I got no argument. But it comes down to, do you believe it's a random test? That is the language. I don't.
No, and
so they're breaking the rules.
Neither do I. We side with Le'Veon Bell. But to go up in a press conference and say, I ain't doing it again. Oh, yes, the hell you will.
Of course he is. Of course he's doing it again.
You need to stop.
He's frustrated.
You need to stop.
But who should we be yelling at now? Le'Veon Bell or the league if we believe the league is breaking their own rules?
We're yelling at the league, but we're saying to Le'Veon Bell, stop.
We're getting wrapped multiple times.
Did he sign a contract?
Yeah, and so did they. A CBA, which is random.
When we come back here on First Take, a current Ram who used to play for the Ravens says he won't share any secrets that would help LA against Lamar Jackson.